Lights on either side of the door, on both sides of the door. Plug up high for Christmas lights or whatever. Plug down low for convenience. Once again, lights on either side of the doors. Two different French door entrances. So check it out. Just quick little tips. I passed inspection the first time, every time. And that's not bragging. That's all thanks to the Lord. I always thank God after every job I do, no matter what. No matter how long I've been doing this. And I've been doing this since I was 20 years old. I'm 48 right now. So, however, always put your straps within 8 inches of Romex. Make it neat. It always helps out. All right, just giving you a quick look. Double switch, one for the lights out here, one for the backlight by the panel. Over the counter receptacles. Remember, your P-ring, plaster rings, has to be a little deeper when you're dealing with backsplash and all that. This is gonna be your garbage disposal, half hot, and I ran a extra consistent hot, just in case they wanna plug in, let's say, a dishwasher. Switch legs, 3 switch legs and a plug. Dedicated quad. So yeah, microwave. So just be real neat, be real clean. Make sure you're strapping where you need to strap. This is the bathroom, the light, the fart fan. We got 3 switches in here. One for the main light, one for the fart fan, and one also for the vanity light. All right. We have the attic right there. We also have a light right here in the attic, and this is a smoke detector. Now, I had the smoke detector right there, and I didn't even see this AC vent. So remember, you gotta be 3 feet away from the AC vent. So what I did was just flipped it upside down and came out of it. Use it as a junction box. All right, remember, you can do that, guys. You just can't, it has to be accessible, all right? So, here it is right here. And I can just put a cool blank cover on that. This is the attic. I got myself a switch up there. That's where the AC come in. I would kick the light on, but I should have turned it on. So that's the disconnect switch for the condenser. Gotta have a service disconnect switch. What else? What else? What I really want to show you guys, and of course this is for the guys who's new. You know, you guys already know this stuff, who's been doing it. These are called dotty plates. They protect your wire from getting hit with a screw. Although these screws they use nowadays, I don't even know if these help, but they can feel the difference. If they hit a dotty plate, they just move over. So you're not always gonna be able to drill in the center. So sometimes you gotta get the edge, you know, the foundation's up under there. So these are dotty plates, nail plates. Call them dotty plates. Plumbers use them too. All right, real quick. All right, ain't gonna hold you too long. So all of these bedroom plugs are off of ArcFault/GFCI breakers per code, all right? Living room plugs, garage plugs, any of that type of stuff. This is a little washer and dryer stackable area, light switch, light, plug, basic. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything else I missed. Just wanted to show you guys real quick. Remember, when you're dealing with shear walls and drywall, you gotta bump it up on your P-ring. That's just paying attention to detail. Let me know if I missed anything, you guys. Let me know in the comments. So I just made a video about these hot sticks, circuit alert, AKA hot sticks, all right? Milwaukee is not too good. They got a lot of good stuff, but their testers is not really good to me. At least use Klein, okay? Klein is second in line for me. I usually use Fluke, but I'm gonna blame that on my son because he's been doing work with me, and you know how that is. They just start slinging stuff around. However, switch in the attic for the light. This is the attic. There's the disconnect switch, service switch for the condenser that I need to go ahead and throw that wire in. Here's the box that used to be the smoke detector. I had it in the wrong place, wasn't paying attention. Or I believe this guy came and cut this in after I put this. That's what happened, because I pay attention to detail. So, however, quick fix. I flipped it up, cut this open, the shear. I can put a blank cover. It's still accessible. You can't cover stuff up in the walls, guys. And that's one thing I keep finding. People cover stuff right up and think, oh, it's a hazard, it's against code, don't do it. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you that. And this is where I had it until that guy came late and did all that. So whatever, I flipped it over and ran it over here. Turned it into a junction box. That's accessible. And these little thingamajiggies, these whips are for under the counter lighting. All right. So real quick, one switch will be for the light over the sink. The other switch is going to be for the garbage disposal. And the other switch is going to be for the under the counter lighting. And then we have a receptacle at the end. So that's why that's a 4-game box. Had to remember myself. So anyway, she came out good. And we're looking to pass final tomorrow and close this stuff up with that insulation. And I won't be back until it's time to put in the devices. It's called trim. So yeah, come out here, throw in the switches, the receptacles, the cover plates, and make it all look pretty. You guys take care.